So the flea is basically an argument. It's an argument against romantic, idealized love. And so to make that argument, Donne is explicitly sexual. He asks the woman to have sex with him. So the poem's metaphysical, which means it's concerned with rising above what we would expect of normal human experience, but it also means that it uses conceits. This whole poem is basically a conceit, which means it's an argument, and it also means that it's a comparison between two things that are quite abstracted from reality in terms of their likeness. So a flea here is compared to sex, love, and marriage, due to his belief that sex is a mingling of blood of sorts. When a flea bites him and then bites his lover, as seen in line 3, they're essentially having sex within the flea. And he's saying that that's not that bad, and that they should really just make physical and solidify what's already happened within the flea by having sex in real life.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
So the poem's pretty rigid and ordered. There are 3 stanzas of 9 lines. The last 3 lines of each stanza are used to conclude the speaker's argument for that stanza. So as a result, the voice is quite confident and sanctimonious, so he thinks he has some sort of moral high ground. And to do that also, he exploits religious imagery so that he doesn't appear sinful, even though what he's saying in the context is quite sinful. The language and techniques, there's a list there. One that stands out is the rhyme. It goes A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, D for each stanza. And with each new rhyme, there's a new idea or argument. So the last 3 lines are used to conclude the speaker's argument, like we set up here. So I think this poem is a great example of Donne's use of conceits in his poetry, and it also gives great insight into his identity and personality, especially during his early poetry.